Hey everyone, it's Henry again from FineLimeGames, and today I have a couple of exciting announcements. First off, the Core Set 1 for Kingdom Animalia has officially been released, finally, on the Game Crafter. It's distributed via 18 card booster packs. The rarities of each card are detailed on the store page. There's going to be a link in the description if you want to check those out. I really appreciate it. They're $4.99. Um, like I said, 18 cards. I've shown off some of the cards already. I'm just going to show off a few more here today. But after our second announcement, which is Kingdom Animalia Online Tournament. Yes, we're going to have our first tournament online via Untap in September. It's going to be the first or second week of September. We'll get started. I'm hoping to get as many people as possible. It's totally free entry, and there will be cash prizes for our top three: $20 for first place, $10 for second place, and $5 for third place. So please, if you have any interest at all in checking out the game, it's a great time to do so. The rounds are going to be a week long, and so it accommodates busy schedules. So whenever you're matched with an opponent, you guys will coordinate on Discord or wherever and decide when you both have time during the week to get a game in on Untap. I would love to watch as many games as possible of people in the tournament. Um, I'll play if we don't have enough people, but obviously I'll defer my prizes if I get any to other people. I'm not going to take any of my own money here. But yeah, so week-long rounds should help people with busy schedules and on different time zones figure out a time to play. If there's any issues there, obviously talk to me and we'll get something figured out. But yeah, so like I said, free entry. Please, if you have any interest in the game, this is a great time to start playing. I'm going to release a more detailed instruction video in the near future, but obviously before the tournament for those people who need to learn. And as always, reach out to me on Discord if you ever have any questions or want to get some practice games in. I would love to play with you. I would love to teach you the game. So just let me know. Anywho, we'll go into just a little bit of a preview of Core Set 1. One of these cards, or a couple of these cards you've already seen, but now these are fully available for play on Untap and fully available for purchase on the Game Crafter. These are 4 rares, one for each faction on here, and then 1 objective. We'll just start from left to right with the Grizzly Bear. This was a big requested animal that was left out of the 2-player starter set. Obviously, only 10 animals in that 2-player starter set, and a lot more in the core set. It's something like 132 cards in the whole set, so that's a lot of animals for each faction. But the Grizzly Bear is a 28 cost omnivorous mammal. It's obviously a bear, and that's going to be a new family that's introduced in Core Set 1 with continuing support down the road. The Grizzly Bear has 24 health, 14 attack, 1 defense, 6 speed, and forages for 4, with an ability that all the bears are going to have, which is this animal can forage from the front row, so a bit of flexibility there. Keep in mind, if you forage from the front, you still exhaust like normal when you forage, so it's going to be either attack or forage if you're doing it with bears. Also, when this animal comes into play, gain food equal to the number of bears in your discard pile. At this point in time, there's not a ton of bear support, and there's not a ton of low-cost bears, so there's not going to be a whole lot of bears in your discard pile at any point in the game, but that could be a cheeky 3 or 4 food late game, which can absolutely make a difference. So this is probably the biggest attacker that mammals have access to, like purely just in terms of raw stats. It's very expensive. It's the most expensive mammal card in the game, but it's absolutely a great addition as one of your boss creatures in your deck. Next up, we have the Komodo Dragon. Again, another highly requested animal. A couple of the people who helped us play test, this was their favorite animal, so I'm glad to finally get it in. It's a 25 cost reptile. It has 18 health, 14 attack, 2 defense, 6 speed, and it's very much an offensive creature. So when this animal deals damage, place 1 poison counter on the defender. While you control this animal, whenever an animal is killed, gain +1 food. So nothing we haven't seen before, but anything with the ability to place poison can be very strong. This has remarkably good stats for the reptiles and amphibians. So a lot of them have very good abilities and put poison down, but their base stats are not great. But this really bucks the trend there of this is tanky, it deals a lot of damage, it has decent speed, and it can still place poison. The +1 food whenever an animal is killed is not huge, but keep in mind that's when any animal is killed by any effect. So it doesn't have to be you attacking your opponent's animals or anything like that. It's just whenever an animal is killed, you gain +1 food. So that can add up a little bit throughout a round. Next, I think this one was already revealed in the Shark archetype showcase, but this is the Mako Shark. I won't spend too much time on it. You can go check out that video if you're interested. But it costs 24 food. It has good stats. It is the fastest fish in the game right now with a speed of 10, which is very fast. Very few animals in the game can eclipse that. It has an ability that can heal itself, and its speed cannot be reduced, and when it scores a kill, it gains 2 food. So a lot going on there. But overall, you're just using this thing for its speed and attack. So if you want more details on it, I break it down way more in the Shark archetype video. Go check that out. And lastly, we have the Great Gray Owl. This is one of the rares for the birds. It costs 22 food, and it is a bird of prey, so it works with that archetype. Video to come on that in the future. It has 12 health, 10 attack, 1 defense, 6 speed, and a oops, I don't want it to kick me out here. It has this didn't get through the stats there. 12 health, 10 attack, 1 defense, 6 speed, and evasion of 15 plus. And when this animal defends against the first attack targeting it, okay, fine, I'll move things. Untap. Stop being mad at me. When this animal defends against the first attack targeting it this set, the evasion chance becomes 2 plus. So it is almost guaranteed to dodge the first attack when it. My goodness, this is very annoying. Okay, I apologize, guys. It's I really don't want it to kick me out here, so we're just gonna keep moving things around a little bit. It basically is guaranteed to dodge when it's attacked for the first time when it comes into play, and so that can be huge in making sure that this thing gets to activate, because it only has the 12 health, and its evasion is not amazing, but it's almost guaranteed to dodge that first attack, so you can kind of get a one-time dodge tank. Now, if you get unlucky and roll a 2 or a 1, then, well, that's random chance for you, but still a very, very strong ability. And finally, showing off an objective here. I don't remember if this one's been released. I think it, or sorry, been shown. I think it was shown in the Shark video. And again, I apologize. I don't know why it's so see-through on Untap. But this is the Deep Sea. It's a saltwater aquatic objective, and the first player to score 2 kills on opposing animals wins. At the start of each set, players shuffle their discard piles and turn them face down. Players use their discard piles as their decks for the duration of the set. If a player runs out of cards in their discard pile, they begin drawing from their normal deck. So this can create a very interesting game state when you think you have a better discard pile than your opponent. You can really nullify an opponent's advantage. So if you have a really balanced discard pile or a ton of forwarders or a ton of attackers, and you think you could really mess your opponent up, and they don't have a good discard pile, this is a great one to pull on them. It's also really good for aggressive decks because it's a 2 kills, first to score 2 kills objective, like the deserts. So if you have a lot of aggressive cards, like a Mako Shark or something, this is a great choice. But I didn't. The main announcement of this video was going to be the tournament. I didn't want to spend too much time showing off core set cards. They're all on Untap. If you're interested in looking at them, I'll be releasing more videos about them in the future. Some of them were already revealed in some archetype videos, so you can check those out. I think we've done sharks and snakes and cats, and so there's a bunch of new cards in those videos if you want to take a look at them. And as always, you can pick these products up on the Game Crafter. Again, the packs are $4.99 for 18 cards. Make sure you have one of the starter sets before you buy. The booster packs are not a complete set, and you will not be able to play the game just with them. So you're going to need obviously at least 30 cards to make a deck, plus the tokens and the dice that you get in the 2-player starter sets. I'll be releasing just some solo starter sets in the future, so there's more ways to get all the components you need to play. I also plan on releasing just token packs, so I want to have as many ways as possible for people to get into the game for the physical card game. So yeah, I will post more details on the Discord regarding the tournament. When we get enough people entered, we'll go ahead and have a firm start date. All tournament information will be on the Discord, so if you're interested in playing and haven't already joined the Discord, please do so. But that's going to be all for today. I've been Henry with FineLimeGames. Thanks for watching.